Yay! We are out at the park, Jones Park, and we're here at the playground. We are all by ourselves. It's so awesome. I hear other kids. This is the first time I've been to this park, so we're just going to explore. They have a little place where the animals are. So we're just going to check out that. I take it that's where all the kids are. They have like a little petting area. But we're going to explore. Yeah, you're saying hey? Hey, we're on the swing. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. That's where we're at. Whee! We're just rocking. It's so peaceful, isn't it, Alakai? You enjoying it? You ready to go play? Yeah. You ready to play? It's fun. It feels so good. It was really hot when we first came out here. I was like, oh no, I'm not coming outside. But once I got to the park, the trees, you see it's so many trees that it just covers the sun. And so all you can feel is that awesome breeze. I wish I would have came when I wanted to, which was a couple of hours earlier. I just kind of waited. I said I'll just wait till it gets a little bit warmer, but really we could have been out here because the weather out here is just so lovely. It's so calming, so peaceful, and it's not crowded, so that's awesome too. I mean, it's fun even if it's kids out here too. I guess it doesn't matter. So yeah, you want to get off of this and get on something? He's enjoying the swing. He's probably content with just swinging. There's some new equipment. I like to go to different playgrounds just to see their equipment, you know, get on new things, new environment. Whee! All right, let's go do something else. Yay! Welcome back to my channel, and today, as you can see, is a vlog kind of day. And I just want to take you out here. I'm in my little garden, as you can see here, and show you some of my blossomings. I planted these maybe about a month ago. I planted them from seeds. I always start from seeds. Sometimes I look for the organic plants, but by the time when I'm looking for them, I don't ever find them, you know. So I've started my whole garden from seeds, except for these onions. They've been here and they've just been reproducing, and as you can see, I need to really harvest them and maybe put some in the freezer. I need to just cut them all back because they're all big. See how humongous these are? I need to just let these, cut these, and as you can see, they just multiplied and multiplied, but we eat often from that because a lot of times we're making pizza. If I want to put them in any of my curries, I just use them for everything. Okay, I even toss them in salads sometimes, and they're very delicious, but I've let them overgrown a little bit. So I'm just going to let you see the progress of my garden. A lot of them died when I put out my little seedlings. It froze maybe the next weekend after that, and some of them just didn't make it back. Then I reseeded, and a little bit sprouted up, but not much. I guess whatever I'm gonna get now. And then now I'm having the same issue I had last year with these caterpillars. I don't know if they're monarchs or whatever. I try not to kill them. I try to just take them off of my kale and, you know, just toss them in the wind. They'll find something. You know, I try not to kill them. Just take the whole leaf and everything and just let them go. But they are really eating up my kale. Now my kale was eaten back and then it blossomed again. And so now, yeah, we're back to fighting. I put some organic pesticides on them. So we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, I'm like having a battle when it comes to the kale. We both want to eat it. We both want it. And it looks like the caterpillars are just winning. It looks like they put a lot of babies inside of the plant itself. So the babies are actually eating. The mothers are eating. Everything's eating the kale. So I don't know. I may just let them have the kale this year and just buy me some kale. But I have bundles and bundles of tomatoes. I'll let you see. And I think I have this one plant of oh, there's my bluebird. I have to show you a little bluebird. Let me go. Flew off before I could get a picture of him, but he had just flew right on the top of the fence. But anyway, yes. Only one of my, I think, bell pepper. We'll see if this is bell pepper. I think it is. My bell pepper plants made it. I reseeded, but only one of them came up. But anyway, let's look at it. Then we'll do other things because I kind of want to get out. I just want to relax today. Some days I wake up cleaning. This is not one of them days. No ma'am, no sir. It will get done though because I like my house to be really, really clean for some reasons heading into the weekend. Because on Saturday, I just want to wake up to a good smelling home and relaxation and good food. I usually like to cook on Fridays and I like to clean. So the weekends I can just relax and enjoy like just picking out or whatever I want to do, you know, without it being quote unquote work. But anyway, here's my garden. My basil. I'm actually able to harvest my basil. 2 of the plants came up, well, 2, and look, this little one just popped up. But this had a lot of other, they're weeds now, I know. I thought it was something else. I thought it was my oregano popping up, but it was actually a weed. They look like, let me see, half of them, they look like this right here, all over. And I said, oh, that's my oregano, but no, ma'am. They started flowering. And I said, oregano doesn't do that. Same way with these. I thought these were something, but it looks like the otherings came in. The weeds came in. I don't know what this is. You know, I put seeds all along here, so I let them sprout up large before I pull them. I know this dandelion isn't, you know, but I might put that in some tea. I don't know. I may let that grow. A couple of dandelion plants. Just let this be the weed area where I can make my teas. But this is my oregano. Look at that. She is looking beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's ready to pick at random right now. You can just pick these and they'll just keep growing. So we're going to start harvesting. I usually pick them and I put them in the freezer because, you know, I take them out and use them at any time. Y'all seen this big onion starting to flower on top. But it is delicious. These wild onions are delicious. They're pungent when they get this big. It's almost like using a big onion, and it's just delicious. Here's my cilantro. She's ready to pick. I put diatomaceous earth out here, and everything just started growing fast. So they're beautiful. I have another smaller cilantro, so I use that a lot. I put that in a lot of food. I like my food pretty pungent. So this is the only plant of my bell pepper plant. I had rows that were here that had grown little plants, but after that freeze, they just died. The poor babies didn't even make it. But this one came back up. I'm thinking that's bell pepper. It looks like bell pepper. Doesn't look like a weed. So I think that's going to be my only one, in which it'll be okay because I had 3 that made it last year. When I tell you that was, I still have bell pepper in my deep freeze. And so let's go to the other side. All right, so here, look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Let's see this. This is our tomato plants. And I always put this little owl in here because that stops the squirrels from coming in. They really believe that this is real. But yes, I had, as you can see, they have diatomaceous earth, the little white powder. And that helps as a natural insecticide. And it also fertilizes. Once you put that diatomaceous earth, like the very next day, your plants are like, you can see they've grown an inch or two. But I have so many tomato plants. I only had, I think 3 or 4 last year, and here it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I had so many tomatoes, so I'm gonna have to give some of these tomatoes away. It's gonna be a lot of tomatoes. And over here is my poor. Look at this. You see what they did? My poor kale. Look at that. The kale. They're just eating it up. It's just, you see these little holes? This wasn't here, just, you know, and I even put some insecticide, but as you can see, you might see they're laying babies in there. The little yellow dots are like the little baby eggs or something. They're using that for harvesting. These are my okra plants. I have like more than twice the amount I had last year, which I love okra. I don't mind it to keep growing. Okra does grow fast and you get a lot from each plant. So I assume I'm going to have bags and bags of okra, you know, because it's like every 2 days you can get okra. But it's okay. I'm going to freeze it. I'm putting it in the freezer. I was eating okra for breakfast, lunch, and dinner last year, and it was okay with me. I've made different kind of sauces, throw it in, fry it with my eggs. I mean, I did everything with the okra. Oh, that's a wasp. Okay, well, we're going to just travel. Let's travel to this. Now, this got eaten up last year. I mean, after it grew a certain size, it was like the bugs got into the vines and just ate it up. But yeah, these are my butternut squash. I have 3. It appears to be 3 butternut squash. Okay, and those all are gonna give a lot. And then over here I have my zucchini plants. But they're looking just like the butternut squash, which is weird. I know they're supposed to flower differently, but I only planted zucchini over here, and I only planted butternut squash here. I planted some cucumber, so maybe one of these could be cucumber. I don't know. But they're supposed to flower a different color, is what I was told. But I guess no. But I don't know. That's the yellow flower over there. I haven't seen these yet. So we'll just see when the flowering happens. We'll see how they look, but you can see the leaves are definitely different than these leaves over here. These leaves are a little more, just a different shape, basically. These are more rounded over here, so it's definitely a different species. And as y'all can see, my banana plants are coming back. I had cut these back, you know, because it had a lot of dead. But they don't seem like, I don't know, they're just not, they were alive when I cut them, but I don't know if I cut too much or what happened with these. But they're sprouting. Some of them sprouted and some of them haven't. Like these 3 big stalks have not sprouted yet. So anyway, they come back every year differently, you know. And so we'll just see how this goes this year. I want some bananas. Now let's go over here to these, which I didn't plant. I didn't plant these strawberries again, but these strawberries keep coming back. And I'll show you a picture of, I've harvested a couple of them. Like this one had 5 strawberries that I just didn't harvest. I tasted one, and it was very sour. So I put that diatomaceous earth to hopefully to give it some more flavor or nourishment. Maybe it's not enough minerals or something. So I'm hoping that by adding the nutrients can bring it to its you know, full taste, full, I guess, strawberryness. I don't know what to say. Just what it's supposed to be, you know, because right now it looks like a strawberry. And when you cut, the juice is falling out like the strawberry, but it doesn't taste like a strawberry. Strawberry is supposed to be juicy and sweet. It's sour. So I'm saying something's missing in that soil that it needs. So hopefully that diatomaceous earth did it. But anyway, that was my garden. Let's get out of here. Again, I thought I'd come for a walk before it gets too hot. And as you can see, this must be the youth day. They had like 3 buses out here. I'm at the Mercer Park Botanical Gardens. I just love it out here because it's always so beautiful. They always plant new things. When the wind is blowing like it is today, it's just a wonderful time to be out and about. And so, yeah, just thought I'd come out here and walk a little bit since I had some free time on Fridays. A lot of times, you know, I try to see all my patients between Monday and Thursday. I do home health, physical therapy, and so that's what I do. And so if I have any free days, which is very rarely, which I really do have still some paperwork to do. I probably should have did that first, but I said no. I'm gonna come out and walk first before it really gets hot out here, because the weather has afternoon. It'll be too hot for me to even take a walk. So I'm here. So I thought I'd take you guys with me. They're doing a lot of construction. They're always putting up new things. And so looks like they're starting something new over here. So that's gonna be something behind us. Yeah, we'll just enjoy the day. But I did want to insert a picture, and I'm going to insert that right now. Okay, and so the question I wanted to ask is, and I think I'm going to do a little giveaway for anybody who comes up with the right answer. And that is, what is the most important thing? Ooh, got a bug. What's the most important, when you look at that picture, what do you see as the focal point? What is the most important thing in that picture? And the person who answers correctly, let's see, what can I give? Something to do with herbs, since this is a natural, pretty much a natural, I do herbal homeopathy. So I'll give away a Krups coffee grinder for anyone who could come up with the right answer. The answer I'm looking for, I'll say that. So what is the focal point of that picture? Let's just see how we all perceive, you know. Everybody perceives everything differently. But yeah, let's see what you say. I like to see some of the answers, and like I say, I'm gonna give a Krups coffee grinder to anyone, which you can grind your herbs and all that wonderful stuff that homeopathy is all about. If you can tell me the answer that I'm looking for, what's the main focal point of this picture? All right, so we'll go with that. He is the image of creation and everything that's a part of me. His perfect conception of a mere human being. Words like almighty, powerful, the great I am comes to mind. I'm contemplating of him. Feels so good to be part of his plan. He who holds the wind in his hand. His peace is beyond what I understand. His love creates happiness upheld by him. And the earth rotates by his command. He is the great I am. always contemplate this. Have I changed? If any one of you have known me, you're probably like, what is she going through? A lot of my members that I used to attend church with, and they probably seen what they would have considered a lot of changes when it comes to me in the last few years. And I have to say, when the Lord comes knocking, I mean, sometimes it appears to look a certain way on the outside, whatever that is. I mean, you may change your job, you may move to another city, you may, just change your church. Like me, I just stopped attending the congregation that I was going to, and it had nothing to do with the people there. It had everything to do with what the Lord was pretty much moving me. Or I guess an unveiling of the things that I feel like was not real. Well, I don't feel like, I know wasn't real within myself. It was almost like, I don't know, it's like when the Lord, your own, I said within you, when when I say the Lord, I feel like sometimes the movement comes within, because the Lord said, the Bible says that he blew his breath within us. And so we are that breath of life. We are that breath of life that the Bible talks about. And sometimes life, things that are traumatic can bring changes within you. Sometimes it's a movement from your own being, because your own being is that breath, and the Lord moves within. And I don't know, I had gotten to a place that everything was just pretty much meaningless. It was almost like I was going through the motions, but that's all it was. It was nothing, I don't know, it just seems like everything like within me was numb. It was like I could no longer feel, I could no longer really taste, not to saying this is literally. Of course, when I ate food, I was grubbing. But I would pray and I would be like, what is this? Why am I feeling this way? Why is nothing just moving me in the way that I felt like it should? Or I just didn't feel alive in the way that I thought I should have felt alive. It had nothing to do with really the external. External had never changed, which is still as it is today. Of course, everything in the world changes, with the movement, things come and go. But I'm just saying that the environment pretty much was the same, but the only thing I felt was different was me. It was almost like my own heart was calling me home. And it was. I don't really know how to explain that, but I feel that a lot of times we're conditioned to believe things should happen a certain way, but the Lord will surprise you. And you'll go on another path. And that took me navigating through religion, which I think religion will, it's a path, but the Lord said, just brought me directly, to where I needed to be. And so I'm grateful today. I feel so alive and so renewed. It was a journey, a true journey, a journeyless journey. I'll put it like that, because a lot of things that we look for on the outside are already, he places everything within. And I was expressing this same thing. I was talking to someone in regards to, we were having a Bible study, and there was a scripture in the Bible that talks about going to your closet. And I said, do you what do you think about this scripture? You know, it's the reason that it's there. It's just like an actual closet. You go in and, you know, you have to sit uh, in a room, in the four walls or whatever. Um, um, of course, the understanding between the other one and I was, of course not. This closet is within. Sometimes everything, well, I know everything that the Almighty has provided is packed already within us. A lot of times it's just a recognition that needs to be made, and that helped me in so many areas of my life, including, you know, a lot of times you go through these games you play within yourself, you know, whether you're not worthy enough or this and that. Those are all just noise that I had to overcome. It was just the noise, the unnecessary noise, and the Lord brought me to a place of peace, past it all understanding, to where you don't need to look on the outside to get any kind of reassurance. I'll say reassurance is the word of whether this or that. But when the Almighty places, I mean, peels back, I guess, the truth, who and what we are here and what we're here to do or not do. Because a lot of time the ego, you know, thinks about doing, and it's, you know, it's controlling this and controlling that. It's not to where you let go of all that to really sometimes you can get to that inner peace that you need. And I'm so grateful that the roads that I went through, the avenues that he took me through, that I had to come through in order, the suffering and the being tired of where I was in this space. And it had nothing to do with my job. It wasn't financial, because that wasn't suffering there. It was all this internal battle, which I think is attributed to everyone. Everyone wants happiness. That's what everyone does. They're always looking for this inner happiness or peace in everything they do. No one can say that that is not. Even the most person that goes through the most chaotic, there's something inside that they're trying to reach. And so sometimes it's just to sit down and pay attention to that. So that's all I want to say. I know there were family members have watched what it may look like a journey to them, but I call it the journeyless journey. When you find yourself that place of peace. And when I say yourself, I mean that place of love, that place of peace, that place that's unchanging and untouchable. Place that can't be seen, so it can't be affected. When you find that place, and it's nothing you can go look for, really. It's not a real true finding. But that place right there is, which I would call truth. There's a lot of names people use for that peace, whatever. God, Supreme, of course. It's all encompassing that space. But yeah, it's not much else I can say about it. I can't say that is, I guess, I don't know. I'll just leave it at that. That is it's beautiful. So anyway, that's what I want to leave with you all, because I know those that have known me have wanted to ask these questions. And I haven't really been talking because I just wanted to be silent. But everything's going to be okay no matter what. Try not to take life too seriously. because the Lord will work it out. It's going to be worked out. Just live within the truth as you know it. You know, live within your heart, really. You can't go wrong if you do that. You really can't. And your own being will lead you to where you need to be if there's an urge within you. Lily pads are gorgeous. Oh, the sound of water. My goodness. I'm just walking in the paths that are close, that are covered pretty much. Because as you can see, I don't put gel in my hair, so it's just shrinking up. But it's okay. It can be just shrunk. It's okay. I really don't like it. Well, I'm starting to get more, just taking a little bit more time with actually doing my hair. Got pretty lazy at one time with having a baby, and of course I was trying to make that an excuse of why I didn't want to do my hair. And so, yeah, but I said, oh my goodness, bugs are trying to find refuge in my nose. Ew. Oh, that's a weird feeling. Okay. But yeah, it's so cute watching these little elderly couples out here. They are just so cute. Watch. They're just sitting here. Okay, let me get out of the picture. Hi. Oh, this feels so good out here. Such a beautiful day, isn't it? I'm going to try to get out the way. How are y'all doing today? That's good. I'm fine. Thank you. Oh, man, this is gorgeous. Oh, it must be. I don't know. They have a lot of groups out here today. They have like an elderly group. They have name tags. So I'm assuming they're with some kind of, organization. Probably have, some kind of clubs. Which is fun. That would be fun as you get older, to be a part of a club or whatnot. Then we have couples out here that are so cute. I'm gonna go to the edge. I'm gonna watch the water. There's dirt paths. They have signs that say beware of snakes. But I think we're, well, you never know. Snakes like to be out in the sun too. But more so, it seems like they're in a shaded area. Oh, this is so fun. I just love it. Let's see. Go up here. You see that? Now, what is that? That is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, it's breathtaking. That's a valley. Let's talk about the valleys. Is the valley so bad? Are they? We talked about the valleys in life, but look at that, y'all. What do you think about that kind of valley? Don't you think they're all perceptions sometimes? This is what some people see in their valley, then other people see something quite different. And that's all it is that separates from life and death, is your perception. But I'll take that valley right there any day. So beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. Okay, I'm going back to the shade because yeah, that sun is saying, whoo. I'm here. All right. Oh, it's gorgeous. I had a little canoe. I would go down there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna schedule me a little canoe date one day. I want to do it with either my husband or my son. That would be fun. I don't think I'll take the baby. I don't know. No, I think no. I don't think I'll take the baby. But it'd be fun to go on a little canoe date. Somebody has to be home with the baby. Or we can go on a date like today where he's at daycare and then we can just go. So that'd be fun. But yeah, just being out here is just like, I don't know, just being here, period. This is the activity of God. This is what arises. Look at that. In his universe. All of that. So much peace. So much love. So much joy. I think that if you can embody anything within you, our true nature is that. But we're veiled. A lot of times it's veiled by the experiences or what the shapes, the forms, the things we're dealing with, that we don't feel that all the time. And it's those times when you actually, have you ever kind of got fed up or, just tired, or you just relaxed and let go? And then what happens in that moment? You feel peace, don't you? Feel love. And when you feel love, then you might call a friend or, want to go visit or share that, spread that amongst others. So yeah, sometimes it's just letting go. Just let go. And in a natural way, the tension, the stress, the thoughts, the worry, the this, the that. Yeah, just let go. Look at this. That is so cute. Why did I try to hold a note and I can't? Ooh, I want to sit right here. It's beckoning me. I'm going to stay out here probably about another, truthfully, about 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so.
Your name or something you'd like a song about?
My name is Lynette. I would like a song about, look, you say joy and peace. Let's do that.
Oh my goodness, you're one of the first to read my sign. Well, okay.
All right.
It's a song of joy. Oh boy, oh boy. Just a kind of peace that sets your mind at ease. It's a song for Lynette.
Yay.
You can bet that when I sing this song, she's smiling. She will watch this in the future and make her laugh. How a silly thing like a song can set your mind at ease.
Amen.
She didn't need to say pretty please. 'Cause I love to make her happy.
Yay.
I think I can tell she knows real well that joy and love come from above.
Amen. Yay. Good job. Okay, so anyway, my loves, I just thank you watching this video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna continue walking. I might insert a couple of clips in here of me moving around here, because once it gets a little too hot, I'm here to relax. But right here, my goodness, look at that. He had to do any better than that. If this ain't what it's all about, then what is it all about? Tell me, please. This is it. Anyway, there's no difference between you and I. I love you. And remember that you are beautiful. Bye.